A Hessian soldier by the name of Ernest, who played the drums, and he made friends with the little girl, who was probably, we don't know how old, between 4 and 8 or something like that, and she got sick, and basically they said she doesn't have long to live, and supposedly the story goes, a la Twilight Zone, Ernest goes, well, when she dies, I'm gonna die, and the two of us are gonna be buried side by side. So, knock on the door, cannon goes off at the British fort nearby, the Patriots are attacking, all the soldiers have to come and fight. Ernest doesn't want to leave the bedside of his little friend, he has no choice. So he goes running out to battle to play the drums, the battle rages on, little Pretty Van Pelt dies in her bed. Approximately about the same time, out in the battlefield, Ernest gets shot through the head and he dies. The next day, the parents found out that he dies, and because he became a family friend, they supposedly buried him and her together. That's the, is it a folklore? Is it real? That's the question. The old Dutch doors. Come on, have a seat. They have a whole bunch of photographs. Yeah, see, here you go. They show you, see how,
yeah,
2 parts to it.
Right, even the front porch.
Yep, yeah, there you go. A lot of great shots here.
Yeah.
And the fact that there's brick too at one point in time. I mean,
wow.
I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
It was occupied by the Voorlezer and his family from 1695 to 1701. So we've been calling this the oldest, still standing, built on its original spot, one-room schoolhouse in all of North America. So the Acorn Inn closed by the late 1920s, I think it was, and then we took it over like 1938 or something like that, so in the mid-late 30s, and that's when we started to work. I mean, right, here's a back shot. This is a back shot, and you can see the porch. Mm-hmm. All right.
Crazy.
So this is the building that we're in now.
They left that and tore this
that was,
massive thing.
Look at that. It was a barn.
It didn't burn or anything that we know of?
No, I heard they knocked it down.
No.
which would have been nice too, keeping it as the Acorn Inn, you know, and they could have kept the extra side, but they said, oh no, it's a schoolhouse, so let's get rid of that other part there, boom, you know, and they kept this part because they thought this was the older, because the part that was connected was supposedly built in the later 1800s to become part of the inn.
Oh.
So, all right, let's take a trip up. Go ahead, watch your step. Watch your step, watch your head. So it's basically the same physiological setup as downstairs, but obviously not a schoolhouse. And there's another section up there.
My goodness.
Yep. There's a whole little attic up there. It needs work, I mean, it's definitely.
I remember driving by and seeing them walking on it, like leaking in the heat.
Right, that's when they were doing it.
Oh my gosh.
Right, you see, after the changes, it's hard to imagine what the building looked like, you know, before Richmond Town did its stuff. You know, what was up here? What was in there? What, you know, was that a bedroom? Was that, you know, what was this one used for?
So this is like an attic right here.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you want, take-
Yeah, right on there.
And in the wintertime, it's a little bit cold, you know, and again, when you come in here and you feel the heat, it's nice to come in.
Yeah.
You know, how they lived on Staten Island would be different from how somebody lived in Manhattan,
Right.
or Brooklyn, or Arizona, or whatever, you know, depending on the time period. You know, you can't say this is exactly how it was, because everything is different.
Yeah.
Just like you dress differently from I dress. You know, you live in a different place than I.